Uh-huh. done, guys. I didn't throw a very good one on it because this whole tree that come out of was loaded with metal, and I wasn't sure if I was going to hit it, and then I biffed dirt over on the other ones, and then I biffed dirt twice there, so that chain's done. I'd say that oiler is working just barely enough to supply that 24-inch bar. It real hot. Looks kind of dry to me, but yeah. Once you start getting chips like that, it's time to stop and sharpen your chain. I don't know, it's not running too bad. It seems to be running pretty consistent. I'll probably sharpen that chain up and play more with it. I don't know if I'll get it on video or not, but I wanted you guys to see it's running with 32 to 1. I had a absolute full tank, and I come down here. Let's see, we're about a half a tank right now. What you just saw in the cut, about a half a tank. I mean, there's some throttle blips and testing and tuning done on it. The carburetor, I can turn the carburetor screw 100% all the way in and not get it any leaner. But then I can, so what I did was went all the way in and then backed it out until I noticed a change in richness, and then tweaked it back in just a little bit. I was going to leave it there. I've got a Chinesium plug in it, and I'm running the Neotech coil that's in it. I can almost hear kind of like an ignition miss in it here and there. I'm suspecting it's probably that plug or coil. I don't know, but it's running. Chain brake's functioning like it should now. So, what else is there? Well, I think for being a hunk of Chinesium, I've got it running pretty respectable. Is it as strong as some of my other 372s I've built? No. Is it stronger than stock? Yeah, definitely stronger than stock. The chain tensioner gave me some shit fits, but the chain's still tight on it, so I guess that's a good thing. Saving that white pine for testing, and I just got these 2 sticks of spruce left to cut up. I gotta repair another guy's chainsaw, and I might use that spruce to test on that. Those other ones, I think that was box elder and super heavy. So I noodled down them or whatever to get them on the splitter. Half of that piece of spalted maple's bad on the side where I had it sitting on the ground. It's good about halfway up, halfway down it's bad, so I'll split them on the splitter, and then the bad parts I'll let the wife burn. This, I think I got it where I can break it with the mini. Load these up and split this stuff. Get you out of here. This here's what I dug out with the mini that I've been working on splitting. We start the splitter up, and believe it or not, that splitter, even with that old nasty rotten fuel and stuff in it. Second pull she took right off, runs like a top. But me and the wife, we've been splitting and then just loading it into the bucket, and then every time we get a bucket full, show you how much we've gotten done. I mean, well, that might have been a piece of maple. Box elder's normally red in the middle, like that. See the red chips there. But yeah, we got just this little bit left to do, and then sort the chiblets out and rake it all out, and then she's been burning the rotten stuff in the chiblets. I kept that fire going till I kept feeding it all, I don't know, till about 5 this morning, and then I went to bed. But I'm probably gonna have to come out here and take some off and seed up to build up the middle. She's started out good, and it's like her stacks are getting shorter. And then this last stack, I don't know, I'm probably gonna call it quits here and we'll just seed in. But yeah, I'll probably fill that in too, and might clean that area out there and fill that in. I don't know. She stacked a bunch more up against the other fence too. But well, I've jibber jabbered on here enough. Let me know what you think of that clone. I think I need to go down to the gas station and mix up some 40 to 1. And this thing's only going to get run on moto milk, so we'll beat the snot out of it with moto milk and tear it back down in the future. And then I don't know what the future holds for this saw. I don't know if I'll do a giveaway on it, or if I'll trade it off, or just keep it on the channel for content. I don't know. But there's its first cuts. So you guys take it easy and have a good one.